Masterwork family. It's Miss Geri. Welcome back, and thanks for joining me on my front porch today. I hope you are doing well. I have a sound I want you to listen to, see what you think it is, how does it make you feel. I bet I gave you a big hint. Yeah, it was water from my watering can. And I use two different things to pour it in. A plastic bucket, a metal pan. So explore and see what you might like for that sound. You know, you could even think of as you're washing your hands, how calming water feels. Maybe it makes you feel peaceful, energized. Water has the power to help us feel calm and peaceful. I've got peace like a river. You will know this one well.
I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river in my soul.
Oh, I hope you were singing. I know that's one of your favorites. So just like water can settle us down and calm us, so can God's Word. So I would like to read from the Message today. As we learned at Masterwork, the Message is a Bible that's paraphrased, written by Eugene Peterson. to help us understand in more common words. So I'm reading from my phone today because my message Bible is still in our music room at Masterwork. Philippians 4, verses 6 through 7 says, "Don't fret or worry. Instead of worrying, pray. Let petitions and praises shape your worries into prayers, letting God know your concerns. Before you know it, a sense of God's wholeness, everything coming together for good, will come and settle you down. It's wonderful what happens when Christ displaces worry at the center of your life." Let the peace of Christ rule in your heart. As we have been learning about percussion instruments, instruments that you hit or strike, percussion instruments can also be shakers, as you know. Remember my peppercorns from our percussion lesson in the kitchen? My salt shaker. Well, I'd like to show you how you can make your own shaker with just a few things. So let's see what materials we need and get started. So we'll simply start with a toilet paper roll or a paper towel roll. And what I have here is a roll of duct tape. You can also use any masking tape, whatever you have at your house. Or you can use construction paper and glue it or tape it on there. But what we'll do is continue to roll this around, and I'll start a new row, until we have it all covered. All right, so here you see the whole toilet paper roll has been covered. Now before we have fun filling it, we'll want to make sure that we seal one end with another piece of duct tape so we don't have any of our good shaker stuff leaking out. All right, now the fun comes. We have many different things. I'll give you some ideas of what you could fill your shaker with. I looked at my button jar, which jars itself can also be a great shaker, so that would be another option. So inside here we have not only the buttons, but there are some different kinds of beads. I looked into my craft bucket from over the years and all kinds of little shapes, bells. Be creative. Find whatever you would like to make that sound. In this bowl, we have some rice and some of the peppercorns. And I thought, let's look at nature and see what we have there. So you'll find many of these right now on the ground. And when I was a kid, we would let those float through the air. We called them whirlybirds. There's some berries that have dropped from one of our trees, some bark from the tree, and some sticks. Whatever you can find, stones, that would make a great shaking sound. So here's the fun part. Whatever you'd like to put in first, just fill your container. Good, I got the bell in there. I wanted to make sure I got that unique sound in there. All right, let's go over to the nature tray and add some bark, sticks, some whirlybirds. Let me test it out. I like that. Let's add another berry. And maybe a few more beads. Sometimes the hardest object can really make your sound come out. All right, time to seal this end up. I might need one more piece of tape for that top to really seal it, depending how wide your duct tape is. So we'll give it one more reinforcing support there. Voila. Our awesome shaker. So I did just make another one for an example. If you really want to fill more stuff inside, use a paper towel roll. This is just black electrical tape and some construction paper squares. I thought it looked like maybe stained glass. So here's the sound of this larger one. Have fun. Can't wait to see what you've made. So in closing, now you're all set to add our shakers too. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. So until next time, I love you. Shalom.